Hey everyone, KitaSean here. So as everyone knows, Fate Grand Order JP is celebrating 20 million downloads. As of right now, some login bonuses, gacha rate-ups are currently going on, and officially the campaign will start on April 29th Japan time. Of course, the biggest thing coming out of this celebration is none other than the free 5-star servants. I'm sure a lot of you guys are still trying to figure out which servant to pick from the 5-star selection, so I'm going to give you guys my personal top 10 recommended servants. So unfortunately, there are no story locked and limited servants in this lineup, only 5-star servants who are permanently in the gacha, and there are a total of 25 servants to choose from, which is still quite a lineup. So this top 10 list is not in any specific order, and also it's a personal opinion. You guys are welcome to make your own top 10 list in the comment section below. So starting off this list is none other than Liang, also known as Waver. Arguably the strongest support in the game. This servant is highly recommended if you do not have him. If you don't have Waver and there isn't any other servant you want, pick him. If you need a top tier support servant, pick him. If you don't have Waver in general, pick him. It literally took me 4 years to get my first Waver, and it's a game changer. I don't have to rely on my friend's support anymore. He is great for farming, challenge quests, and of course story quests as well. Just looking at his skills, crit, attack, defense up, MP up for the entire party. If you use your own Waver and a support Waver, you can get MP up without using Kaleidoscope. His MP is also great when it comes to really hard quests. The real reason why I highly recommend Waver is because he can actually make any of your servants great. You can't go wrong with Waver. The next servant I highly recommend is Jack the Ripper, arguably the best assassin in the game. It also took me 4 years to get my first Jack the Ripper as well. Her MP gain from her command cards are on a whole different level, and she is a crit monster. If you need an assassin, Jack the Ripper is a must. Another great support servant to pick from the lineup is Tamamo no Mae. When you think of arts teams, Tamamo is the first servant that comes to mind. She is great at increasing arts damage, MP strength, and her MP has a skill turn cooldown, MP gain, and heal. So if you want to have a strong arts team, Tamamo no Mae is highly recommended. Plus, she is great waifu material. Janna d'Arc or Joan of Arc is my next recommended servant. For those who are looking for a servant that can farm, then Janna d'Arc is not for you, but when it comes to story and challenge quests, she is a super reliable tank. Her MP and command card deck is super useful. She can apply invincibility, defense up, and with so many arts cards in her deck, it makes it easier to spam her MP, but she can also help out the team's MP gain as well. Next, I'll be introducing two servants, Arutoria Pendragon and Mordred. You guys are probably going to laugh at me for putting these two together, but there's a good reason why. Both of them are 5-star sabers who both have AoE Noble Phantasm that do amazing damage, and both are really easy to use, especially Arutoria. So if you are new to the game, then I highly recommend picking up one of the two. If you're looking for a single target Lancer, then Enkidu is probably your guy. To be honest, I don't recommend Enkidu to beginners. He's actually a pretty difficult servant to master, so for those who are looking for a more technical servant, then Enkidu is again the option. He's also great when it comes to raid bosses. My next recommended servant is Sandal Hoshi. In my opinion, the best attack caster in the game. Super amazing when it comes to raid events and boss fights. She's able to get her MP gauge all the way to 80% and increase its damage. I honestly can't see any demerit in having her in your Chaldea. If you're looking for a servant that's an AoE Lancer, then Karna is your boy. A buster type Lancer that is actually really easy to use, can do a bunch of damage, and also has a really cool new skin. The last servant I recommend is Achilles. Great Noble Phantasm for farming, great damage, can be a tank, but the only problem that I have with Achilles is that he is a rider that can farm. Now, not saying that's a bad thing, but FGO actually has a bunch of riders that are amazing with AoE and farm capability. So if you already have a servant such as Odysseus, Iskandar, Ivan the Terrible, Da Vinci Lily, then it's probably okay to skip on Achilles. Well, that's basically about it. Was there a servant you saw in my top 10 recommended list you might want to pick up, or is there someone else? Comment down below and tell me, because I'm curious on who you guys will pick. If you guys like this video, it would be really awesome if you guys can subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters!